right, guys. Welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we got another movie review for you. This one is an obscure movie from China. Came out in 91, 92, depending on where you're from. It's called The Cat. And let me read you guys the description.
You can try.
Yeah. Like I said, it's from China. It's directed by Lam Nai Choi. One of my favorite directors. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, he's becoming one quickly.
It's the only film I've seen of his. But the plot is it's an adaptation of the novel Old Cat by Ni Kuang. A cat from outer space teams up. Yeah, a cat from outer space teams up with a young alien girl and her knight, along with an adventure novelist named Wisely, to fight a murderous alien that possesses people.
And even though that sounds insane, it's not half of.
No, it's really not. But side note, there's actually a Disney movie from the 60s or 70s called Cat from Outer Space. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
don't think it's similar.
No, I don't think so.
I wish it was.
But this movie, so it begins with a guy. He's hearing noises upstairs his apartment. They're being extremely loud. Debris is falling from the ceiling. The roof.
It sounds like they're fucking.
It does. And here's the thing, like, I thought about this, like,
I thought of you when that was happening. I was like, that's got to be what it's like living here.
it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. But yeah, they're being so loud upstairs in the movie, and it sounds like they're banging. And
for sure.
The thing is, like, people are so pretty considerate when it comes to noise. Besides when they're banging, it's like a like a statement of pride, like to get
like jealous,
to get so loud. You know what I'm saying? Like
to make people jealous.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone go when they're like banging, like easy. The neighbors might hear. They're like, no, we want to get as loud as possible. But no, they're not banging in the movie. They're he's hammering intestines. Which we find out later, which is an odd thing.
Cat intestines?
Yeah, it's cat intestines. But yeah, that's how we start. And he goes up there and he says, he goes up there with like a weapon, which he's in the right to, right? He's
quite upset.
He had debris falling from his ceiling.
Yeah.
I'd do the same thing if I had that much, if it was that loud.
If it was debris falling, yeah. You got to go
in the middle of the night, yeah. And then he said, how many people died in your home? Like, that's a crazy assumption to make. You know, right?
We don't know what neighborhood they're in.
It's true. Could be a bad neighborhood in China. And then he sees the girl behind the guy and the cat, and the girl looks creepy as hell. She's given that.
And then there's like blood on the guy too.
Yeah,
blood on his hand.
Yeah, we'll get that. But the girl's given like a Kubrick stare, because that's like a thing. The Kubrick stare in many of his movies. That's what it looked like. I wonder if that was intentional.
Just dead-eyed.
Yeah. But yeah, he has blood on his hand, and then you see the girl and the cat. Wouldn't you call the police immediately?
I do think it's a cultural thing. Like, they just don't want to get involved. Like, all he cared about was that it was bothering him. He didn't care. Like, he didn't care if they were killing people. Just keep it down. No, but then in the morning, he seemed like he cared. He's like, "What are you moving? What's with all the noise?" And then he goes into the guy's loft, which is just open. Like, yeah.
Like, for having a steel door on the outside of your actual door, you'd think you'd be more, what's
locked down?
Yeah, locked down. And
I think they cleared out at that point.
Yeah,
right?
they were
they
gone.
didn't care.
They dipped.
They had moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Okay. So that's one question answered. I have about 400 more. Let's see. And they're pretty chill. That cop is pretty chill for
Dude, it's so funny.
For there being intestines in there.
Okay, yeah.
And of unknown origin. He's like, he's like, it's a cat or it's all good.
Yeah.
You know?
The first thing I said is, where has this movie been my whole life? And then the score immediately is ripping.
It is good.
Like, and then I said, this is like my third movie I've seen by him. And I think I need to watch them all. And I've been trying to find a copy of Riki-Oh for a minute, unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
But I'd say overall, it's like a fever dream mashup of The Thing and The Blob with like Chinese weirdness, like Magic Cop, but that won't make sense to everybody. So think like Big Trouble in Little China, kind of.
Yeah. But a lot of influence from The Blob.
But with a supernatural cat and then like some Terminator thrown in at the end for no reason.
Definitely Terminator in there too. I have a bunch of movies that I was reminded of when watching this.
I love the use of like the blue tint in the beginning when like all the noise was happening.
Yeah.
Like everything
It's all
was like
blue. Right.
And I thought it looked cool.
It did look cool. There were a lot of cool visuals in this
then
movie, particularly at the end.
Then how you're talking about the cop, like when he was like just nonchalant, but he didn't know they weren't human intestines yet. He's like, just don't be so serious.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, and then he's like, yeah, you idiot. Like they're cat intestines. Who doesn't know that? Like,
Right.
Like when they find out they're cat, they're like, see, you're just an idiot. Like
Yeah,
they're
but-
cats.
Asians discovering cat intestines, they're like, cook them up.
Pick them up.
Yeah. Cook them
Then
up.
a little bit later, I know this is out of nowhere, but that lighter is out of control. It's like a
I
crack
had that in my
lighter.
notes too. Yeah, that
Like,
that's so
it's like 2 foot long flame from
Yeah.
a normal hand lighter.
it's so excessive.
And then
rigged
later there's
And
a different lighter that does the same thing.
It lights up the room like a lantern. Man. Oh, and so then we see his home or whatever, and like he must be the richest hoarder in the world. How many
The
books he had?
That was a cool look though with all the books.
It was a cool look, and it makes sense later when they're shooting it up. Like it's very visual, but like no novelist is gonna have that many books just laying around.
No.
Like, no, even if you're a writer, you're not like 1,000. Like ridiculous, but it did look cool. Oh, and then they're drinking that. It's called Baijiu or whatever. And I looked it up. It's actually a real thing. I mean, it's their national spirit. It's aged liquor and other grains in a large ceramic pot. And the cracking open of it, like it signifies the importance of special events and stuff like that.
a
Yeah.
celebratory wine.
Yeah. So you can learn something through movies. You know what I'm saying? You
I learned a lot in this movie.
learn a little bit about the culture.
Yeah.
You know, if you do a little research, they don't say anything. They don't tell you anything. But yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
don't think they didn't think like in 30 years some white kids are going to be watching this.
They didn't. They just thought they were making it for the Chinese market, I think. I don't think they thought it was going to be a cult classic.
I thought when it like the camera's like just floating and then goes into the sewer and it's like to show you like where the blob thing is.
I have some questions on that too.
I thought that was fantastic. Like I thought it was so cool. Like the shots and then when it shows you everything and it's gory and goopy.
and you could tell how they did it too.
Yeah.
They did that reverse.
Yeah, it was very cool looking.
And when he gets up and starts walking out of the tunnel, that was cool looking. I agree.
You see, like when it goes in the homeless dude's mouth. Like,
Yeah.
it looks awesome.
Yeah, but here's my question: where did the blob? Where did it come from?
Space.
But yeah, it's from space. They're following it. So I'm assuming it went somewhere else first. Like it's been hopping planets and the trio have been chasing it.
I thought they went away from the planet to get away from that, and that thing tracked them there.
I think they're supposed to be hunting it down.
Really?
And then I'm not sure.
What do you think, Joe?
I thought that as well until, like you said, the end when she tries to get away from it.
Yeah, like it doesn't because it's like why are just those three on this mission, and then they're trying to escape? I don't really.
I picked up that they were leaving their planet because they said there were other extraterrestrials, which I thought were like bad extraterrestrials, and they left, and then that thing tracked them. That's like my main
Yeah, but
question
then
about
they're trying to go back to their home planet.
That's what doesn't make sense. Why are they trying to go back to their home planet?
I feel like
this is also
maybe-
like a rare movie for me that I didn't care what
Yeah.
happened. It was just
Well, I feel
fun to
like-
watch.
I
well,
feel
yeah,
like
you
part of
gotta
it is-
still ask questions, even if
I
it's
feel like
dumb as hell.
Some of it is lost in translation in the subtitles.
Yeah.
like I feel like some of it's not translated the best.
Some of the translations like kind of didn't make sense. Like there's one part where she asks him him and his girlfriend, and she says, "This is the first time this week you've been here. You've come here, whatever." What are you talking about? It's his home.
house, yeah.
What are you talking about? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So some of the translation was a little weird.
There's the stair shot. Did that make you think of The Exorcist?
Which one?
Like where it just shows a guy like walking up to that
right,
staircase.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't really tie into the movie at all. It's just like, hey, let's throw this staircase shot in here that looks exactly like The Exorcist.
I'm gonna be honest. Every like 5 minutes, there's a shot or two where makes me think of a different
Yeah,
movie. I'm like, oh, Reservoir Dogs. Holy hell, Chinese Reservoir Dogs.
And then even in like the shots, how you were talking about how his like apartment or condo, whatever, looks cool. I thought the shots of him like from over his shoulder, looking at his desk into the pool, I was like, that's way better than it has any right to be.
It does
like
look
those
good.
shots. What are we doing?
Yeah, but why was the pool so green?
I think just to be pretty.
Okay.
Like literally, there's no other reason.
And it was surrounded by like
'Cause even
green.
even if you have a green light in there, it's not like that. Like it was glowing.
it was like actual
Teenage
green
Mutant
water.
Ninja Turtles ooze.
Yeah.
Surrounded by like AstroTurf, like
Yeah,
golfing.
it just
Yeah,
looked so cool.
that was it.
Yeah.
It was like that water in Chicago on St. Patrick's Day. It was like, But
And then it said, "Get them white clothes wet." Nice.
I know that did. Everybody loves a wet T-shirt
Well,
Asian.
he's straight up staring at her, just pouring sweat, and you're like, "She's going in that pool." 100%. And then he just picks her up and chucks her in the pool.
The gratuitous wet
for
shirt.
no other reason than to just get her white clothes wet.
It even showed a wet T-shirt before going in the pool.
Yeah, 'cause
like
she was so sweaty.
Yeah, it was funny, man. He wants to look into the cat. All of a sudden, he's like some sort of
Obsessed
private
with the
detective, or like some sort of. He's like a detective all of a sudden, and but he has no real inclination or reason to look into the cat. And yet he does, and then he gets the whole task force looking into the cat, like doing stakeouts and sting operations and stuff.
And he goes and hires like a hitman dog to go fight it.
That's
Dude.
another question I had. Who's this dog guy? How does he know him?
Just a shady dog trader.
Yeah.
Who is this guy and how does he know him?
He trains dogs.
But why does he know him? He's a writer. Why does he know it? He doesn't even own a dog.
You
just
don't know what
gotta
kind
know
of connections
people.
he's got.
Crazy, man.
Then there's slow
just-
motion like loading of the gun.
It was cool.
Unnecessary though.
No, it was
like there's
unnecessary.
no point to it, but I mean, again, yeah, it's cool, but
That was another movie that it reminded me of is Commando. A lot of gratuitous like loading of guns and like you know what I'm
There's
saying?
so many guns.
That reminded me that where he's like one of my favorite scenes is when the alien assassin goes to his home and like it's all fiery and it's a battle. That's a sick scene.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really cool. But that scene when he like rappels up and is like loading the weapons, that reminded me of Commando.
Yeah.
That was very Commando-ish.
before like all the not all of them, but before most of the gunfights, like when the cat jumps through the window and there's like a perfect cat outline in the window cracks me
No,
up.
that shot, I had that in my notes too. That was straight out of a cartoon.
But it looks so cool. And
Yeah, it
funny.
had a cat and then it had the dog.
And then like there was an outline of the cat, and then the dog jumped through and like broke the window, and the window like fell like a video game.
It was like Looney Tunes type.
It was very Looney Tunes.
Then the junkyard dog and cat fight has to be seen to be believed.
No, that's like the.
And then it's like Kill Bill Pets Edition with the kick the cat lands. Like it
Yeah.
slices the
Oh,
dog
man.
and it sprays out.
it's like a finishing move that cat lands.
And then
It's
the dog
crazy.
Then I thought the dog was dead for sure. No, he's fine.
He was fine.
I mean, the cat landed so many amazing moves.
No,
Rear naked choke and then a suplex. I was like, this cat is unbelievable.
that was an epic fight and probably the landmark scene in this movie, the most memorable
no
scene.
doubt.
And then
It was like,
all the gunplay was fun.
Like They Live, but like with animals. Like the fight
Yeah,
They Live.
yeah.
It's so silly.
Right, but the cat basically used its wit and agility to defeat the stronger dog, bigger, stronger dog.
And it was an alien cat. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that helped. It was a knight and a colonel, apparently. Which
Yeah.
They just called it everything.
General.
Was it general?
Yeah.
But it's still ridiculous. Yeah, that fight was crazy. He set up a electric.
Oh yeah, he was doing combos.
Yeah, he set up, what was it, an electric fence or something like that.
No, he lured him into the windshield wipers and hit him with that.
Yeah, and he was killed me how the cat was pressing buttons and triggering
yeah, for
things,
sure.
and the puppetry was great.
It was.
And I find it very hard to believe that there was no animal abuse on this film.
I had an inkling as well. I was like, they definitely did something to that cat. Like,
That,
he
but
got
the trunk
thrown around
thing,
and
yeah, when they sedated him and he just dropped him, you could tell that was a real cat. Like,
The effects some of them are cheesy, but 100% awesome.
yes, I agree.
And then the gore sometimes is slightly understated because what's happening on screen, you'd expect there to be more gore, but it's still awesome. Like
Yeah.
the gore looks great,
absolutely.
but just for what's going on, you'd expect there to be more.
Yeah.
It does look cool. Honestly, some parts look better than others.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of inconsistent, but I mean the effects are good throughout. I mean,
Then
good to great throughout.
back to like the house on fire. What you're talking about? Just trying to save the booze is crazy. Like, that was the first concern is the lady started grabbing
Dude.
like the bottles of liquor.
They had
Dude.
so much vodka. It was unbelievable.
I was going to ask that. It's crazy how much vodka he had. Like 30 bottles
like it
of
was
like
just
Smirnoff
set to
or
be
whatever.
like Molotovs. That's it. They were like, this is what it's for.
And yeah, I honestly think the fire wasn't so much for effect as it was for the aesthetic. It was
Yeah.
just for the cool look of it.
Yeah, for sure.
And the guy lighting himself on fire and jumping on that guy
It
to
ruled.
he didn't need to do that.
But it ruled.
He didn't need to do that. He barely clipped him.
I liked if you look close, like after he throws the Molotovs, you can see the guy's like the flame gel on him, like fully
Yeah.
covered in flame gel walking through. Like
Like to protect
yeah,
himself.
he was
I
so
think.
lubed up. It was
He
crazy.
was, yeah.
Then like after all that craziness, they kind of like they start.
That's a great scene.
They start to try and explain like that they need the artifact to escape
The
back to their home
octagon, they
planet.
call it. Yeah.
And then he gave up on that trip so quick because he's like, all we got to do is activate this thing, and we can go to your planet with you. And then the lady's like, we probably shouldn't. He goes, okay, you're right.
No, he says, we'll have a great time.
Yeah, he's so excited, and then she's like, no, and he goes, okay, you're right.
he just goes,
Like immediately is like, no, okay, you're good.
yeah. How would that work anyway? You can't breathe on another planet. What are you talking about?
You're just
gonna leave your life
dematerialize
behind?
your body,
At
Yeah,
that
what do
point,
you-
just F it.
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
like,
wait, let's back up though to that scene where the first heist scene where the cat and the alien guy are stealing that artifact, and the security guard comes in, and he like Batman's
everybody
on
gets
him.
iced.
He Batman's on him. He like turns into Batman, lands on him, and then stuffs him into a bag, and then beats him off of something. He murdered that security guard.
And then he just threw him under a table like it was nothing.
And then there were a bunch of security guards just on the ground.
Two
Like
others,
dead.
but they only mentioned the two dead ones. They didn't mention the guy in the bag. There was 3 total. It was crazy.
So many good things going on.
I just can't. But what else? Oh yeah, the giant mushroom blob, fire blob looked cool, man. Like
Yeah, all
like
the
I
blob
said,
stuff was super sick.
it looked cool in some scenes. It looked kind of cheesy in others.
In the end, it looked pretty rough with like the face.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, what is happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then so yeah, like in the end where like the blob's going crazy, there's like a battle. When he falls though, and she just puts his hand on the ledge instead of pulling him up is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
she goes to help him up,
At the
and
end?
instead of
Near the
pulling him
end?
up, she
She's-
like
you just
takes his hand and
presses-
puts it on the ledge, and it's like, okay, do
Yeah,
it
what,
yourself.
what are you doing? It's ridiculous, man. So much. So
I said it's like it is a little all over the place, but how could
little.
it not be?
Yeah.
Like and then I was like, it doesn't make much sense, but does it need to?
No.
no,
like,
this
it's
is
awesome.
This is a movie. You just put your brain on low power mode, and
and
you
have
just
fun.
enjoy it. If you ask too many questions, it's going to ruin it. And I have so many questions.
No, my main take was like, I could turn the subtitles off and enjoy it the same.
yeah.
Exact same.
Then what killed me because like
ridiculous.
the cat comes back with no tail because in the junkyard he slams it in the trunk
Yeah.
and it cuts its own tail off.
Yeah.
But then when they get the cat, and
I
then
know.
they're like, why has the cat's tail gone missing?
Yeah.
That's just. I mean, that's your question.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, he can put it back on. Just give it back to him, and he can put it back on.
And I did notice, I mean, I guess, I assume it is hard to tuck the cat's tail or whatever they did,
Yeah.
but there was one shot after where it like had the tail before it got the tail reattached. I'm like, oh,
They said it has better fire than many Saints of Newark.
No doubt.
And then the time lapse like claymation transformation was actually pretty cool. Like how it's like stop, like you watch a time lapse of like a flower growing. That's
Oh,
kind of how
yeah.
they did it. But it was like claymation,
right.
and it was just like
at
frame,
the end.
frame,
At the end,
and
right?
it looked very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the practical effects ruled.
And it was interesting looking at the end when it had like that. It was like a screen where they did like a super close up, and then they'd put her in front,
Yeah.
and it looked cool. It looked like dream sequence
Yeah.
even. It looked very cool. Like I don't really know how they achieved
Yeah,
that
the-
effect, but it was a nice little
Bunch
effect.
of crazy techniques, which I don't know. Were they genius or were they just throwing shit out there? We don't know.
They were ahead of their time, man.
It was a bit of both.
But this movie, you know what I think this movie should have been called is Alien Cat versus Fire Blob. That's my
There's
choice.
probably a movie called that, honestly.
Cat's too simple for you?
Huh?
The cat's too simple for you? You need like a paragraph to describe this movie?
Right. So let's back up a little bit. I have more questions. So the moving company,
Yes.
they gave him the info, a novelist, on where to find these people that moved. They'll just give anybody the info?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I mean, in normal life, no, but
I mean, if I was a
you
mover,
slip
I
on
would
a
be like,
5.
I'd give people info. What I wouldn't care.
slip
Like,
on
yeah, sure.
5.
No, but I mean, you'll get fired if you do that. You know what I'm saying? If you give info out of someone who moved.
Not always.
That's a bit ridiculous to think, oh, you're just some random guy calls and you're going to give him the info? No way.
Maybe he's such a famous novelist that they're just like, oh my God, it's Michael Crichton. Let's give him the info.
right. No, there were so many ridiculous lines and stuff in this, but one of them was, that cat wanted me dead.
Every time they refer to him as that cat or the cat is crazy.
Yeah, they thought that cat was diabolical for no apparent reason. They didn't have
They didn't know it was an alien. They're just like, there's something about him.
Yeah, that's all they went
Look
on.
at his eyes. I mean, you could see.
That's all they went on, really. They didn't have much on him. And man,
I mean, once he reattaches his tail in front of you, you got to be a little curious.
I mean, if anyone's seen him suplex a dog, he'd be like, okay, we got to take this cat out.
yeah, but they didn't see all that.
Someone had to see it.
They didn't see that, man. That novelist has such a hard on for that cat. I swear to God, dude. He keeps mentioning that cat. He's like, that cat is diabolical.
Kid is back on the escalator.
Man,
I feel like he has writer's block. He's trying to procrastinate, so he's using any excuse, and the cat is the excuse.
right. That's a good look at it. Yeah, it's funny though, man. Oh, what an insurance by that dog, Lao Bu. He broke through that wall, that wooden wall. He broke his head right through that sucker.
The dog was legit.
That dog was huge, man.
Also, who's giving their dog for mission against an alien cat? Who's just like, yeah, take my dog.
He was pretty upset when he got injured.
Did he know it was an alien cat? He thought he was
I
just a
don't know.
cat. No, my dog will smoke that cat.
Yeah, I don't know if he knew it was an
The
alien
dog's like
cat.
in a stretcher all bandaged up.
I
He comes up like,
I have
oh,
the
no.
perfect dog for you.
He said, I have the perfect dog. Yeah.
Like he was a prize fighter who just got knocked out. No.
He did love
$1 million
those dogs,
baby.
though. Yeah, some Pet Cemetery in there too, right, with the cat. And then one shot, I was like, that's Thriller, man, with the eyes, man. It was
Oh, dude,
exactly like Thriller with the eyes.
I guarantee you the Thriller video was so huge in China.
Yeah.
Oh, I
There's no
guarantee.
No doubt.
The cop, he turns into an alien. It like takes him over or whatever. And then
It was
I
straight
like
up Terminator.
I like how his evil alien version is just him in a white turtleneck and a stylish jacket. Now he's an evil alien, and it's just like
He had so many guns and grenades. He just was loading up.
and he was just a prick to those guys. And then he put that grenade in the dude's mouth
Yeah, it was sick.
and walked away. It was like the most badass thing I've ever seen. It was like crazy, man.
I encourage anybody who enjoyed, well, if you watch it, enjoy any of it, or are interested in any of the crazy shit we're saying, also watch The Seventh Curse. It's another movie by this guy, and it fucking rocks.
Seventh Curse, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that one out.
I can
I
let
did
you
like this
borrow it.
movie. Yeah, I did. You have it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
That's
so
how I found out about this guy, was that movie from Vinegar Syndrome.
okay.
That, and then I have Her Vengeance I also have.
Yeah, we'll watch
But
some of his other movies.
This and Seventh Curse are so good.
This is a good movie, man. Entertaining for sure. The cat was dead for decades, and he's been researching the cat's bowels to prolong its lifespan. Anybody?
No, it checks out.
How does
makes
that
sense.
make sense?
Your intestines
You're-
never stop growing.
You're watching this movie the wrong way.
Like,
Have zero questions. That's how you watch this movie. I don't care. It's just great.
but why did he have to research? How does researching the cat's bowels prolong its lifespan?
I don't know. You'll have to ask the writer. It's just too genius for your brain to comprehend.
Healthy poop, healthy afterlife.
There it is.
Oh, and then also back up to the scene where he's like destroying his home and the assassin. Why, when the one shot, he was doing so much hip gyrations. You guys notice that? You guys must have noticed that. I'll show you it after.
I mean,
Oh,
probably,
boy.
yeah.
You didn't notice it. He was firing the shotgun like this. I swear to God, he did this.
How else would you fire a shotgun?
That's
how I do it?
See that?
I need to watch it. Right
I'll
now.
show you after this. It's crazy.
I just think I remember the scene.
It's only like a 2-second shot, but let's see. I don't have many
You're
more.
not air humping when you're shooting a shotgun.
No, I don't
Yeah,
shoot
that's the only way to
shotguns
do
and
it.
I don't air hump. So,
One of those is a lie.
the kicking of the propane tank, then shooting it. That was sick,
Awesome.
right? It was so sick.
Jaws.
Exploding cash register that exploded.
Yeah.
What the hell?
There was so much fire. That was such a sick scene. I loved it.
That's so sick.
Pools of fire. How can you not love pools of fire?
What a crazy question.
That should be the quote on the back of the case.
Let's see. Like an actual scientist or astrologer watching this, their head would explode just trying to put together, like, make sense of the logic. They're like,
What if they were like, that's spot on.
yeah.
This is the most realistic
How'd they
movie I've
know?
ever seen.
So they lost the octagon.
Yeah.
And the cat
Which
lost.
also, why is it called the octagon?
I-
It's not an
Who
octagon.
knows?
It bothered me a little bit, but I was
So they
gonna say-
lost that, and the cat lost. Or
That's
they-
what I'm saying. I think some of the translation is just off.
And the cat needed some of that to get power or something. along those lines, right?
Sure.
To get the cat.
Well, like when they activate the octagon, it notifies their home planet, and they like suck them back to home.
No, but I'm saying they needed the octagon to contact the home planet to get the cat power to fight defeat the assassin.
Yeah, you got it.
So that all right. Just making sure here. Just making sure we're on the same page here. All right. And then they talked about. They said when they're going to fight the assassin, kill him or whatever, he drops his girlfriend off. He says, inform the police. She runs in the police station. How are the police going to help? They don't ultimately, but how?
Who else would you go to?
It's an alien. You're not going to...
What's the alternative?
There is none. I mean,
Call
just
Mr. Miyagi.
pretty cool design, though, for the blob. I thought the face was a bit cheesy. I think it could have been scarier if there were a few scenes where, like,
I mean, looking at the back of this right now, the face kind of looks like something from Power Rangers.
yeah,
Oh, this one here?
Yeah,
I thought it
like
looked cool.
this one right here.
Oh, I like this one. This form.
I did too. Yeah, it did look
Looked
cool.
Pretty menacing.
It did, but like from that angle, from afar, when it's like close up on his face, I'm like, that's kind of cheesy.
You can't win them all.
If they didn't intercut those shots, I mean, like, don't like humanize it. It did look creepy. And then the cat kamikazes goes into that takes the octagon into that alien's mouth, that assassin's mouth, blows it up, and then they just fly away into space.
Yep.
And that's it.
You're not satisfied with that?
The general can take us back through this glittery substance. They said that.
Yeah.
Kiss my... They said that. The general can take us back through this glittery substance.
Yeah, they said it like dematerialized them, and then they get put back together on their home planet or whatever.
No, I know that, but they actually said that.
Yeah.
That too.
What's wrong with that?
The general can take us back through this glittery
What
substance.
would you have said in the...
That's just so ridiculous.
I mean, if that's what you think is ridiculous about this movie, then...
There's so much ridiculous stuff. I will say that there were a lot of fantastical and crazy elements mixed together. It was good, like just crazy. It would definitely keep you entertained. The dog versus cat fight is epic.
Absolutely
Unreal.
epic. Yeah.
It's the best dog versus cat fight in cinema history.
There's no question.
It has to be.
There's no question.
Good effects, great action scene. One in particular, that great action scene when the assassin comes to their home. The cons, I will say, it requires an astronomical amount of suspension of disbelief.
You're saying this couldn't happen in real life?
Many plot holes. Characters besides aliens are kind of lame. Like the novelist and his girlfriend. Like, nobody cares. Overall, though, the movie is complete cheese. Mixed bag of sci-fi horror. It makes for a very entertaining, ridiculous ride. Weird, wacky.
And it's not too long.
No, with some very good special effects for the time. And if you can get past the premise and the plot holes and just, like I said, shut your brain off, it's a fun ride. Mm-hmm. And so that's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you just need low-hanging fruit or like junk food in movies. And this is exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. And it's good, man.
And some stuff you've never seen or probably never see again.
I love me some junk food.
Yeah.
Alien Cat versus Fire Blob. Check it out. No, but would you guys say watch this ASAP? Watch it whenever. Oh no, we'll get to ratings. Ratings. I gave it myself a 7.
I gave it a 7 as well.
I give it an 8.
8. Wow. Okay. Would you guys say watch this ASAP? Watch it whenever, or skip it?
If you can get your hands on it, watch it.
Yeah.
Watch anything by this guy, honestly.
Say just for a couple scenes in particular, watch it ASAP.
I can't say ASAP. Whenever you guys are saying ASAP.
If you can get a hold of it, yeah,
Watch
it
the
ASAP.
Cat ASAP is crazy.
I don't think it is.
It's mind-blowing.
It's mind blowing. All right, that's nuts. But all right, we'll say
Especially
watch
if
it
you
ASAP.
don't watch
This
as
is
much
majority.
weird stuff as us.
It's true.
This is going to...
Yeah.
This can break
It's gonna
somebody's
change
brain.
your life.
All right, guys, that's our review of The Cat from 91, 92, 67. Check
Oh,
that one
boy.
out, man. Check The Cat out. And we'll please subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. If you have seen The Cat, leave a comment. Tell us what you thought, man. Yeah, just subscribe. Yeah, all right. Later. See ya.